Imagine that you're walking on the street, looking at the showcases of the stores, finding everything laughably expensive and in general minding your own business. Suddenly there is some music playing out of nowhere and a guy about 50 meters away starts singing in the middle of the street. Everyone joins in and so do you. You start dancing and singing along with all the others and you have no idea when the fuck you rehearsed for this kind of thing. It's just happening and you can do nothing about it. You were near the protagonist when he decided to start singing. Tough luck. And no, you're not the protagonist. Not everyone gets to be the protagonist. And that's how little sense musicals make. But what is a musical? Is it a long music video? By the way, I'm talking exclusively about movies now. Theater is a completely different thing about which I have no idea and I'm not interested to get one. Sorry theater musicals, big loss, I know. Some characters talk and there is stuff happening and then everything stops because someone sings. Music is heard out of nowhere, the story stops in order to get some music in. I remember when I was even younger, every time I happened to watch a musical, how I was just being patient every time a stupid song would appear like a disturbing ad break, although more intrusive and unnecessary. Now we just refuse to watch anything like that. Why? Because a story that gives way to songs every now and then is as realistic as a story with normal people who suddenly can jump over buildings and breathe underwater. It's ruined. It's not believable anymore. It's impossible to focus on the story because there is this imminent threat of a song coming out of nowhere. Who do you think you are, mister? Well, I'll tell you who I am. And then music. Goodness. Really, Les Miserables. You can show Russell Crowe jump off a bridge and break his bones with as much detail as you want. If he did it after singing, I don't buy it that he's dead. That scene has no emotional weight. For all I know, he's not dead, he's just not appearing in the movie anymore. If he was to die, someone from the band would save him. Maybe an electrician. I mean, whoever set up the speakers that play the music over which he sings before he jumps to his death in the 19th century. And I'm not saying that stories that take place in the present are more believable just because there could be some speakers playing music somewhere around. But what about movies like South Park? Is that a musical? It had all these songs in it, with Satan singing about love, with Kyle's mom or the legendary Uncle Fucker, which I use as my ringtone when I want to know that my stupid friends are calling me. Well, South Park actually takes a piss all over musicals for all I understand. It's a surreal environment and as such, everything is expected and accepted. And that's why, although I find Psych, the show, absolutely brilliant and I've watched every single episode, I'll never watch the musical episode, because Psych's humor is not surreal and songs don't help any cause. Of course, some people don't mind all those breaks in the story, and that's why that very cold animated movie made over $400 million and another hyper billion in merchandise. And I really cannot get this. But anyway, 200 seconds are over, maybe even more. I think it's a good idea to end this video right here. Not because of the time limit, but because I've got nothing to add, so maybe I will sing a song. Or even better, I won't. Bye bye for now.